What's up, y'all? In this video, I want to reflect on my failures a little bit because I find, you go on social media these days, everybody paints themselves as the perfect human being. Everything they do is just flawless. You get what I mean? So part of my journey, I figured, if I wanted to make this YouTube channel, I know I'm not the most perfect human being. So kind of putting on a mask, as corny as it may sound, was a way for me to express myself, without feeling like I have to put on this front. And I know it seems backwards, like, okay, if he's putting on a mask, that must mean that he's trying to cover up something. But actually, for my mental health sake, it was right for me to start a faceless YouTube channel to try to express my thoughts without people I know possibly finding my videos and be like, well, you know what, we actually really know you, or at least you get what I mean, we know you. So it's like, if I could put on this mask, it's like a project for me. It's like an experiment. It's a way for me to just see how starting a YouTube channel and just keeping at it is gonna go. So long story short, I'm gonna talk about my failures a little bit. As I've said in the past few videos, my job is on the line right now. I'm on paid suspension, and pretty much also they're gonna email me tomorrow. So this lady called me today from the company and she said, hey, we're gonna go on a Zoom call tomorrow to get your side of the story. We're gonna get basically your official statement. Everything is gonna be transcribed, recorded, and I already went through this before. I already been through one investigation which I beat and was able to come back to the job. This one, I'm not too sure if they'll let me back. They may fire me, and I'm okay with that. I'm bringing it to a video. So, this is not my first rodeo. Even the first investigation, these aren't the first times I've ever taken losses. Like, I'm immune to taking losses. I've taken losses throughout my life. I've dealt with failures. I've come up short plenty of times in my life, And in this video, I'll give you one example. So during the time period where I was working at Old Navy, I don't work there no more, but during the time when I was working at Old Navy for about 10 months, I also had a side gig. I had a side gig where pretty much I would go to this little garage thingy. I would fix up food, package it, and bring it to senior citizen stuff. It wasn't that much money, but it was something because Old Navy don't pay that much, as you know. So if I could have both of these, the second side gig that I'm talking about right now, that was per diem. So basically, one day at that job, at the side gig, this is not Old Navy, at the side gig, I came in late. So I come in late, and because I come in late, I do what anyone else would do when they come in late. I start rushing. I'm rushing, and when you start rushing, you get a little bit clumsy, and shit is more likely to fuck up, if you get what I mean, mess up. So basically, I hurry up, I'm packaging the food, I go. We had a work truck that I was in charge of. They assigned me a work truck, so that means they're trusting me with their property. So when I'm out doing my deliveries and stuff, I think when I'm coming out of the garage, with the truck, because I was still fairly new at this place, the gate opened up. There was a car in front of me. And the gate opened up so that the first car could go through. And because I'm in such a rush, I try to follow the car out before the gate closes, right? So by the time I'm trying to rush my way out, the gate closes on top of the pickup truck. And so my biggest concern when the gate hit the truck, my biggest concern was, because it's like I ran into it. So my biggest concern was that it broke. So I look back, I happened to come out and I look back, and the gate was still intact. It was still intact. So I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm like, that's good that the gate didn't broke. It's still functioning, stuff like that. It didn't break. It kind of like, but it went back to its place. So I went on about my day because I thought nothing of it. And this day I was borrowing the truck from another driver. So this was really his truck that I'm like responsible for and I got to take care of. So, you know, my biggest goal for the day after I got past that hump of a problem is, okay, I got to give the truck back to him in perfect condition. In perfect condition. It has to be the gas has to be on full. I have to make sure, because they give us a company card too. The gas has to be on full, and I got to give it back to him like I can't give it back to him with an empty tank, if you get what I mean. So that was my main focus is and then make sure the inside of the truck is clean, so I'm not handing the truck over to him with a dirty inside and stuff like that. So I swear to you guys, yo, like, I did everything right, or at least I thought I did everything right. By the time the day was done, I filled the tank up with gas, I cleaned the inside, made it smelling good, all of that. So I'm like, I'm about to hand the truck back. This is about to be a breeze. I'm about to hand the truck back in perfect condition. So I end the day, I give the truck back, I put it back in the parking lot, and it was like a day later, I get a call from the place, and they're like, and I'm thinking, why are they calling me? Because, mind you, it's per diem, so I don't work there every day. I'm like, why could they be calling me? Everything's perfect. Everything's, you know, I'm thinking, okay, they're calling me. Maybe the gate is broken, you know? So they called me and they said something that I did not expect to hear. They said, hey, you know, we called to tell you, like, we want to know what's going on because there's paint all over the side of the truck. There's paint all over the side of the truck. Between me and you, that was from the gate closing on the truck. It left this big paint mark. It was like this big red paint mark on the truck. I was like, oh, okay. See, now that meant that when I handed the truck back, I should have further inspected the truck, the outside of the truck, to see if there's any like marks. Why didn't I do that? You got me? So of course, you know, I explained myself, and he was just like, well, the biggest thing is that you didn't tell us. So, okay, that's fine. You know, there's marks on the truck, but you didn't tell us. And then I'm explaining to him, I didn't know, like, I didn't. And then, you know, now I sound like bullshit. I sound like bullshit by saying to him, I didn't know, you know, that the gate left a mark on the truck. So now I'm sitting here assed out, and I'm like, well, whatever. I'm like, you know, listen, I'll pay for it. You know, whatever. You could take it out of my check little by little, however you want to do it. And he's like, yo, so-and-so's not happy. The vice president's not happy of the office. You know, I'm not happy. And you got to explain this. So pretty much I did the best I could to make light of it and tell him, look, you know, this is what it is. But they never call me back. So it's not even like they called me and was like, yo, we're gonna fire you, or we're just not gonna mess with you no more. I thought they were gonna eventually call me back, but they never called me back. And nor was I tripping. Like, certain losses you take in life, like you really gotta shake that shit off, like, after a while, especially when it's your own damn fault. So I don't know who need to hear this video, but certain losses you take in life, don't beat yourself up over it. Like, just take it on the chin, move on, learn from it. You feel me? If there's a lesson that could be learned within a situation like that, learn from it, move on. And that's what I'm doing with this situation. With this situation that I'm in, where my job is on the line, I'm about to be fired from this job that I'm working. It's the same thing. It's like, I shouldn't have been up in there sleeping. You know, and when I throw it all together, this is why I need to start my own business, because it's like I'm dealing with too many shits that's like it's in my control, but at the same time, if I'm running my own business, I could make certain mistakes and it ain't gonna be too much consequences because it's my own business. You know, so it's just a journey, man. It's a marathon, and whatever. I'm gonna figure things out. I'm actually, like, partly glad that this happened to me. Like, these events are happening to me because it's kind of guiding me throughout life. Like, it's making me think outside the box and think of other things I need to do so I could just avoid altogether situations like these where my job and my livelihood and my income is dependent on somebody deciding whether they're gonna let me go or not. But that's the video for today that I got for you guys. I hope I was able to provide a little bit of value, and you can learn a little bit of something from my situation, learn from it. And yeah, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate those of you who are following my journey the way I'm bringing it to you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you.